Didn't really choose
That's true.
Stewart Construction. We selected Stewart Construction, I think is the more accurate term.
That's good.
Because we were planning to build a house, and we were very nervous about building a house. We had built one before and had a total catastrophic experience. So we didn't have any desire to build a house.
Ever again.
Ever again.
I was actually over my dead body, ever again.
And then we came here, we saw this lovely community, we found out that Mark was the builder, and so we outlined all of our fears to him, and he allayed every single one of them. And but we still went into the process with great anxiety.
And trepidation.
And trepidation. And
we also needed our realtor to really say, you will like this guy. You can trust this guy. I know this guy. And because we really trusted her,
yeah.
That was another sort of...
Yeah, our realtor had done some due diligence on him.
Right.
And so that was encouraging. And then, you know, but even at that stage, we had a very good first impression. But, you know, first impressions sometimes don't last.
As we learned.
But in this case, I think what happened is, you know, he met and exceeded every expectation we ever had. Turned the whole experience of building a house into a joyful experience, I think.
Fun.
Yeah, we had a great lot of fun.
Well, you don't usually hear the words fun home building together.
Oxymoronic.
Oxymoronic, right.
Well, we moved here from Boston about 8 years ago and spent 7 years in Raleigh in a large house that was just a little too big for us. And as we began to think of the next stage of our lives, we were looking for, well, we had two North Stars. We wanted to build a small but
manageable,
but elegant,
small but elegant
home.
Right.
And that was it. I mean, we knew what we had in mind. And
the realtor had said you want a jewel box, and that really described for us what we were looking for. Whenever we sat down with Mark, I always had this feeling of genuineness, that what he said he was going to do,
yeah.
He would do. And if you ran into trouble,
yeah.
he would fix it,
yeah.
Which he always has done.
Yeah. Yeah. Mark has characteristics which often don't go together in a builder, because he's a man of impeccable integrity, really. He's committed to excellence in his building. He's surrounded himself by very special contractors,
customer-oriented contractors.
Yeah, and some key personnel, because, you know, Mark can't be there every step of the way. So
we love Domingo.
Yeah, he's got some other people working for him
every month, and that's what it's been. So for me, that was terrific.
Yeah, yeah. We feel very, very positively about Mark, and I think we'd recommend him to anybody that was considering building a house.